archangels, and you have to understand that Lucifer and Michael was both archangels.
Damn, real shit. You right.
Okay, let's think about it. So just like you and your brother, y'all get into it. You're gonna play basketball, whatever it is y'all do to see who's best. So
Yeah.
I'm being the bigger brother. He can never beat me.
You right.
I'm being a bigger brother. He can never beat me. So when he jumped down here, why wouldn't I?
Why wouldn't you? Because
Why wouldn't I? He can't beat me in anything else.
Because it's good and evil. So if he jumped,
It's not even about good and evil. Your little brother gonna always be the evilest person because they new to the world.
Yeah.
And the newest people to the world, they always gonna be mean because they don't understand what it is to be in God's world. So even Lucifer understood that, but he just wasn't in agreement with it.
See,
He understood it, but he wasn't in agreement with it because, let's really get deep into this because a lot of people, they really don't even understand it. It really get deeper than what they know.
Okay, now.
Okay, no. I'm gonna talk.
Okay,
I'm gonna talk now, and I'm gonna let you respond.
Your few ticks.
Okay, so let's just say that God had a plan to wipe out humanity. Lucifer decided that no, humanity needed a second chance. So him and his angels jumped down and actually saved humanity.
They did.
When God had a plan to destroy humanity. And it was God's plan to destroy humanity. But you know why the Satanists feel that Lucifer reigns? Because Lucifer saved humanity.
Yeah. But let me ask
I'm not. Listen.
Okay. Your few ticks.
It gets deeper because if you ain't read the books, you're not in a position to debate or even understand what Lucifer played, what part he played in the survival of humanity. And that's why the Satanists feel that they own humanity because Lucifer saved it. God was done with humanity and he had a plan to wipe it out. And who knows what would have been next, but we would not have been here. So that's why they worship him, because humanity was saved by Lucifer. If you really want to know the truth and read, you can really read books versus just go with your feelings and emotions. So when Jesus came, what was his purpose? If Lucifer had already saved humanity from God, which the Satanists think that God is evil because he was finna wipe us all out. So if Lucifer saved us, you gotta still keep in mind though, Lucifer's still an angel. Okay?
Yes.
Keep that in mind.
I know.
So this is why you have Satanists. Because they don't see him as the devil. They see him as the person who saved humanity. Now when you say why Michael jumped down, why I jumped down, is because there's an order.
True.
There's an order.
True.
And who's to say that God didn't know that Lucifer would jump anyway?
Hey, you teach me.
I'm just saying, if God is almighty and he created all, you don't think he knew what would happen?
Okay, now, can I get my few ticks?
I want to just go a little bit further. I'm gonna give you as much time as you need.
I got you.
So, I just want to try to drill it in a little bit before, you know what I'm saying, you talk about it.
No, keep preaching, brother.
So, with that being said, that's why you got some people, like I said, like you got Satanists who look at Lucifer as a good guy. And they feel like that God is the bad guy because God was going to wipe us out.
That's why they
without
worship.
giving us a chance. So Lucifer jumped down, and not just him, it was some more. But in this realm, did it change I'm trying to think of the best way to, like, the purpose. Okay, like, say God had a purpose, right? And they was all with that purpose because it was there.
Yeah.
But when they jumped down here, did it change the purpose?
It did. Change balance.
But does it mean that they are against humanity?
No.
I'm not speaking up for Satanists.
No.
But that's an interesting question.
That is deep, though. They don't.
If they was willing to save humanity, how much of humanity are they against?
Nah. If they not. Wait a minute.
Okay. So now there's the question. You got humanity, and you got what God say. Right?
Yeah.
Now that creates the difference right there.
It really do.
That's what I wanted to drill home.
Damn.
Because in order for them to save humanity, it put everybody within sin.
You right.
So now you understand why they say Jesus died for your sins.
Nah, I'm kind of figuring it out now. That's real.
Because when God sent him down here to ask, hey, what the fuck is going on? It's not funny, man, but
But that's real.
I'm bringing it in a different perspective, a different angle.
And I hope everybody understand this, though. But, bro, let me ask you a question, though.
Go for it.
Now, in the great words of the Bible, did he create the world in 7 days? And he supposed to rest on Sunday? Nah, this is similar to what you were saying earlier. Like, cool. You did all the drunk
What is
wine.
days?
Huh?
What is days? What is time?
That
Does it really exist?
it don't.
To a God
To a God.
who lived
But one man.
gazillions of years, does time exist to a God? Why should it exist with us?
It shouldn't.
If we're created in God's image,
Yeah, like
does time really matter?
resist.
I guess not if black don't crack.
You stupid. But let me get back to the point.
Alright, my bad.
So look, at the same time, now I'm starting to receive different messages because it's coming from me like, okay, even though he made the world in 7 days, and he supposed to rest on Sunday, and he healed the blind, drink wine, and still supposed to be the God that everybody supposed to love until he got backstabbed, right? And then turn around that even though he made the world in 7 days, he planted 2 people on this planet. That's supposed to be Adam and Eve, right? So where them 2 motherfuckers come from? He said, Adam,
Who birthed him?
that's what I'm trying to figure out. Now let's figure this one out. Now, let me get back on point.
Okay. So you know what? I want to say something just to clear it up for them who might not be catching what you're saying. So what you're saying is that if Jesus was born without a father, what made him so special when Adam and Eve was born without either?
So how did Virgin Mary come in and have
And how did
Jesus?
she become so big
how
if they
she
was
got-
born without no parents?
Okay.
How did they story get behind Jesus' story if he had at least a mother? He had at least a mother.
Mother.
But wait a minute. They had neither one.
How the fuck that happened?
And no, how did that story become less important than Jesus?
Think about it. Now let me get back on point. So, it come to find out that he made Adam from sand and water and made Eve out of his rib. So guess what? I'm still trying to figure out the situation about how she come out your rib, but he came out
Can I
dirty
ask you
water.
a question? Can I ask you a question? Have you ever owned fish?
Yes.
What happens if you don't clean the tank?
Motherfucker die.
No. It'd be full of fish shit, right? Mm-hmm. What do that fish shit look like to you? In my opinion, it looked like sand.
Even though you do have rocks in there.
It looked like sand.
Damn.
Fish shit looks like sand.
I ain't beat that.
Okay, so if fish shit ain't sand, why do you find sand everywhere that fish is at?
Damn, I didn't think about that. But let me get back to
Did you really just hear what the fuck I said?
Yeah.
Everywhere that fish is at, you find sand. If you don't clean your tank for about a year, I bet you it'd be sand over the rocks.
You right.
Which is nothing but what?
Sand.
Fish shit.
Yeah, fish shit.
So,
Let me think.
just follow me on this one.
I am.
And if anybody can hear what I'm trying to say, please explain it better than me because I'm not probably not doing the
we
best.
just having a fun
But
time.
what I'm saying to you, bro, they tell you it's sand. But nigga, in my mind, that's really fish shit because if you don't clean your tank, this shit gonna turn into sand
So you
over the
tell-
rocks in your tank. So imagine what it would do over the course of flat ground. It's gonna produce sand.
It will.
And if the water go down, you're gonna see all the old fish shit.
Even though you move the rocks, the shit still gonna slide down.
Who cleaned that? Nobody. Who cleaned the world's tank?
Nobody.
Exactly. So that's why I think sand is nothing but fish shit.
True.
And they not gonna tell you.
I didn't even know that shit like that. I just thought why my fish tank look fucked
well,
up.
if sand ain't fish shit, then where's the fish shit?
Bottom of the tank.
No, in the fuck the tank. We talk about the world. If you don't see fish shit, what is sand? If sand ain't fish shit, where's the fish shit? Where do they scoop it up and clean it out so that the fish can swim around because they would have to be swimming in their own shit?
No what? Cause they underwater.
No,
Shit.
you're not hearing me, bro.
Okay.
I think you need to just clear your mind for a second and hear me again. Okay? Okay, if me and you get in a swimming pool right now, we start shitting, you're gonna see where the shit is at,
Yeah.
right? So if fish are shitting, where's they shit at that we know as people that this is fish shit? Or do we just get sand?
Son. That's deep.
So you would have to say that sand is fish shit.
Yes. Cause
So how did Egypt, places with no water, get full of sand? I'm gonna put the motherfucking headphones on this one.
No.
Let's talk.
Let's talk real. Cause how the fuck did the desert?
You only see sand around water. How did places that had no fucking water
at all?
have so much sand?
That's the desert. And the fuck?
It would have to be some kind of aquatic life to produce sand. So that would mean at some point water was extremely high there for the pyramids to be still under that much sand.
And how they live to build them?
What happened to the water?
Where is it? That's a scientific question I'm trying
And how
to
did the
figure
human
out.
race now become so small? When there used to be giants because there was more water.
Think about that. Damn.
Bigger trees, giant trees.
Motherfucker tree 50 feet tall.
50.
100.
Are you
whatever.
serious? 2, 3, 400 feet tall.
Yeah.
We didn't have planes then. And we couldn't make nothing to go over them.
So how
we
the
had to cut 'em.
hell all that shit got
That's why
made?
they cut them.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Put your mind together.
I'm doing it,
We
bro.
can't be that stressed out in the mind that we can't put 1, 2, and 3 together. You understand what I'm saying?
Not that one. I don't know you might want.
And it depends on how you put 1, 2, and 3 together, what it add up to. You can say 1, then you can say 2, which makes 3. Then you say 3 plus that which make you can break that down in different ways. I'm just giving you an example.
I know, go.
It's many ways and many numbers you can come up with 1, 2, 3.
Quick as hell.
If you got a brain.
Twat track. That's a good one.
If you got a brain.
Yeah,
See that name alone is sacred geometry that I had a long time ago. It put
I was
power.
naming the numbers.
It put power within you just to say Twatre.
Cause that's 2, 3.
It's a whole sacred geometry behind it. I don't want to get into right now.
No, I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about the numbers.
But you would never put that together either, Twatre, because it's 2 different languages.
Yeah, 2.
But what happened with you multilingual and all?
Huh?
And you can put them together into something that come together so unique and different that no one's ever done it, and it can translate through all races.
Yeah.
See, that's what is behind that, and that's, like I said, that's a whole sacred geometry, and I'm not gonna get into that. I'm gonna say that for another podcast.
But hey, I thought we was back on this one situation. But
You know that.
even though that you was right,
I'm gonna talk out here.
that the simple fact is, how did God supposed to flood the whole world, and then one person win the game? But guess what? Who was that one person? Eve, a female that manipulated, and then God punished everybody, right? God punished everybody. But he ain't be a man to talk to Adam about why did the forbidden fruit got ate. He just killed the whole earth. And then that's when Lucifer jumped and went against him. And then that's when they sent the archangel Michael down.
But what version of that is that? History or his story?
That was his story. But if everybody pay attention to the story, he was not the God who everybody prayed to. But I understand why everybody worship Satan, Lucifer, or his other 13 names that he go by. But I see why they worship him, but it's a fucked up way. But God, when they go to God, don't know prayers, never get answered. But when they worship him, it's a consequence that come behind it. But at the same time, that what you want to do to get the fame and the power that you want to, he'll give you everything you want, but it comes with a consequence. Might lose your mama, might lose your daddy, might lose your auntie, might lose your girlfriend, car accident, whatever.
Is that what God do or what the devil do?
That
You don't have to make a sacrifice for God other than being divine.
yeah, divine.
You don't have to make a blood sacrifice.
You ain't got to, but that's why everybody go with God. But have you ever heard in some of these rapper songs, I talk to God, but he never talked back?
Of course.
But in the other rapper song with Lucifer,
But can I ask you this? Not that, I want you to stay on that. But do you think they even know who God is
No.
to be talking to?
they don't even know who they even praying to. But guess what? Half of these rappers that you hearing now that worship Lucifer, look where they at. But guess what? They lost something to gain something. But when you
What did they gain?
nothing. But
Okay, well,
they soul
you
gone.
said they gained something.
They gained what they
What's there to
wanted.
gain when you losing everything?
Yeah, but
And you lost everything that God could give you.
yeah, but that's what they worship, right? But the people that praise, that rap, talking about I speak to God, he never talked back. God never listened to me. All this and all
They
that.
don't know who God is. That's
They
why.
don't. But guess what? Them the same people that say God don't talk to me, God don't talk back. The same people that say I sold my soul, I lost my auntie a
What
week
you
ago.
saying, basically, long story short, what you saying that they spit poison.
Poison. But at the same time, it's not poison on God's name because simple fact is,
It's poison on us.
it's us.
Listeners.
Yeah, the listeners. So when y'all say God don't do nothing, but guess what? Y'all pray to him and y'all life better. Y'all ain't sold y'all soul. So when people say I worship Lucifer, Satan, and what's that other nigga name? But fuck that.
Pan.
Yeah, Pan. And then guess what?
They're learning more.
Not anymore.
Wait till they get to Ezekiel.
Oh,
Then shit really turns.
yeah, Ezekiel. Yeah, yeah, he got 13 different names.
Let's
So
go. No, he
We-
does not.
how many?
Just go.
But still, but guess what? The same people that worship him always losing something, but rich as hell lost something that's
But what is
vital.
that?
Huh?
What is rich? Can you define rich?
Rich is nothing but
Let's look on it. Let's look. We got this sitting right in front of us. I can define rich. What is rich?
rich is what you want to be in life. That don't mean because you got million, trillion. Rich ain't shit.
You can be rich in spirit, right?
Rich in spirit, rich in life, rich in
Honor.
afterlife.
Honor, dignity, integrity. You can be rich in a lot of other things than money.
Yeah.
So what defines rich?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. But point is,
I mean, you can have all the money in the world but zero integrity. Are you really rich? Or you can have all the integrity in the world and a little bit of money. Are you rich? What defines rich? What makes you rich?
that's the point. What do make you rich? Even
You have
though
to be full of something to be rich.
you gotta be,
And, I mean, in my opinion, you have to be full of something.
gotta be. Like,
Shit,
okay,
maybe.
I got a perfect example.
Bullshit. Or, you could be full of integrity and, honor and, the things that it takes to be a male or a man or a woman. There's a difference, in my opinion, between a woman and a female. Just like you have man and you have males. Just because a person have all the body parts, it doesn't mean that they equal up to what they're supposed to be in front of God's eye or, in front of man's eye.
You right. You know what? I actually agree on that. Like, it's funny. Like, we males and it's grown men.
So I'm a man.
I know. Listen what I'm saying. It's males and then it's grown men. Then you got girls, then you got grown women.
There you go.
Now the whole point is the male.
You know, there's a point where past girls where they actually adults, but it doesn't make them a woman.
But it's still,
They're just an adult female.
you right.
Just like you have an adult male, it doesn't make him a man. He's just an adult male
But what I'm
who may lack completely what it is to be a man or
Right.
what it is to be a woman.
True.
And that's what classifies you as a woman or a man because of the way you handle
Yo.
life. And it, give me a sec because I've been drinking too. So
No, I ain't
but
thinking about that.
you know, the way that you carry yourself and the decisions that you make in life, the way that you handle a situation. Like say, I'm gonna give you a clear definition of what I mean by this. Let's say if I go to the club with a female, right?
Yeah.
And let's just say a woman may approach me and I don't even really want it. I'm really into this female that I'm with. But her reaction is going to determine whether she's a female or whether she's a lady. In my opinion. Because in my opinion, a lady's going to sit back and watch how the situation plays out before she gives her, analysis of what she, feel happened or took place or whatever. But a normal female who don't feel that she's a lady or feel like, she's a woman, she's gonna act out. She's gonna act out immediately.
Definitely.
Immediately. She's not gonna show me the respect that I deserve herself or she's gonna act out. She's gonna let her emotions lead her situation. And that's the difference to me. I'm gonna take this call. I'll be right back.
Alright, bro, I'm finna keep talking. But, hey, like bro was saying, it's a difference between a grown woman and a lady and a girl. But, I'm about to go and cut this shit off. But yeah, it's real life though. We just talking, letting y'all know what life is all about. But, I ain't doing nothing. Chilling with Big Bro. Chilling. Talking to y'all. Trey Style Rep.